I keep wanting to call this knife the Flear. It's not the Flear, it's the Glear. Glear. Somewhere on the back here it says that. Glear. Ameight. Ameight or Ameight. This is Miguron. So how many names can we say? Miguron, Ameight. What is this? Flear, Glear. What the hell? You can get this on White Mountain Knives, by the way. And, of course, Miguron. So Miguron, I guess, the Ameight is a subsidiary or whatever company, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like Civivi is to WE Knives, maybe, or something like that. So if I do a Civivi video, I don't go the WE Knives, you know, whatever, by Civivi, okay, or whatever. I don't mention both. I just go, it's Civivi, right? So should we say it's Ameight, or should we say it's Miguron? I'd just rather say this is a Miguron knife, okay? Ameight, part of the group, right? Okay, so the Glear, and it is S90V. And you can get this in silver, you can get it in blue, you can get it whatever. Okay, so check that out. I thought it was a good deal. I saw it, first of all, it's a good size knife. Okay, so it's full size. Second of all, I like the design. Okay, I like the design. So there's that. Okay, you can flip it. You can kick it with the thumb studs. Okay, whatever. And the other Miguron knives, the Centurion, some others I've really liked, that kind of thing. So they've got, I mean, you can check it out on White Mountain, though, and you can look at the bunch of different Miguron knives they have. But right here, the Miguron Ameight, Glear, folding, blah, 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 007 something, B or whatever it is. But 8.5 inches, 3 3/4 inch blade, all that kind of thing, okay? Now let me see if there's any more information that's really all that relevant. And titanium handle. I'll give you Sam Lau, he's the owner of Miguron. And here's the Miguron website, which obviously everything got mixed up. My printer doesn't really print exactly what was on the page. It's just kind of, you know, sometimes that happens. But like I was saying, $169. So $169 LTK as the discount code on White Mountain Knives takes 10% off. So what's that? About $17, right? So you're taking, I mean, if you just take $10 off, you're at $159. So you're in the low 150s. And that's delivered, right? What are you getting in the low 150s when you get titanium S90V, ceramic bearings, and all that? Let me know, because that'd be a pretty damn good deal. And so this is as well. I mean, I can't see why, if this said Best Tech, it'd be, what, 3 1/4, something like that. So, yeah, it comes in this box, and they give you a little raggedy rag there, and that's about it. Okay. I thought they had a piece of paper, and maybe they do. Under here somewhere. No, okay. Never mind. Either that or I lost it somewhere. It's all possible. It's all, oh, there it is. See, I knew it was somewhere. And this gives their stuff at their email address, the Instagram, blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm not even sure if I'm subbed to Ameight Knives. I'm subbed to Miguron, so, okay, well, I guess you learn something every day, don't you, boys? Good solid box, not bad. It's okay. But you know what? This is a good knife. I got a couple of messages from some of the guys I chat back and forth with on Instagram, and they're going, yeah, it's a good one. And they jumped on it too. So check it out, because they only last so long, and usually they go away. So this may be something. You know what? I can see me sending this in on the next batch for steel testing. You know, is it really S90V? The other Miguron knives I've tested were actually, yes, they were the steel that was claimed. Okay. And I don't remember Rockwell's right off the top of my head. So, yeah, I get both on this. I think this would be worth testing since it's not really Spyderco or Benchmade, ZT or whatever, right? So, yeah, this might be a little bit more suspect in some people's minds. Got a backspacer going on there. I mean, look at this. It's not, is that really a diamond pattern or just micro milling? Kind of a diamond little pattern thing going on there. And mine kind of has some, it looks like there's some little spots here that didn't, maybe it, whatever, you know, but I can't tell if it's just the light hitting it necessarily or I got, you know, a little bit of loss of color on some of these areas. But that's the way it came. It's got a fuller on there, and it feels good in the hand. And what size is it? Well, let's get my Mordax out. Because the Mordak's a pretty good size knife. And yes, it is. And it's about the exact same size as the Mordax. What does that say? And let me pull out my, I've got this hanging around here in Maximet, and I'd say it's a little bit bigger than my PM2, but if you're on weed, well, get it out. Let's see what it does with my weed. And my weed is bigger. Got a lot more weed than I got Glear on the table. Made in the USA, baby. And let's grab my, here it is. Ooh, yeah, 3 3/4 all day long, isn't it? What's it down here? Almost a 4. It's about 100 millimeters there. What's my cutting length? 3.5, 3.55 inch, 8.5 overall at 21.5 centimeters. Okay. It's a good size knife. Good size knife. Oh, and then so how fat is it? 12.3, not that fat. 0.48 of an inch. Nah, that's pretty slender. 0.11, 2.7. So right at, I mean, I guess you could just call it 3 millimeter, but not much more than that. And let me get a piece of paper that's worthy of this, okay? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, that's, yeah, it's got a good edge. I would say close to scary sharp, really. That's surprising. My last couple knives have been really pretty damn sharp. This one definitely has been. Wow, that's amazing. But yeah, it's close to scary, maybe not full on scary sharp, but it's not far off of it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to get the Rockwell on this, see where we stand. I mean, what's the lockup on this dog? 30%, I'd say, and there's a height differential here. And of course, that flipper tab's going to hit you on the thumb. It's already over the detent ball, right? So this is going to be very fidget friendly, and just kick it open, reverse flick, not a problem. Obviously, the fuller kind of gets buried in the handle. You really don't have an opportunity to use that. But it's a nice little, you know, design statement on it. And obviously, you're not going to jump into the middle of that. You're going to have to come from there, which means it's probably a captured pivot, I would imagine. The hardware looks good. Pocket clip is just there, isn't it? It's not exactly styling and profiling, is it? They're not doing anything. It's, I don't know. That just looks like an afterthought. I'm not really digging that. It could have been a little, let me see if I got something with a little bit. I mean, at least do this. My Telson from Keto. Now, see? I'm going to give it, and you know what? And then they kind of beveled it down, and, you know, they gave it a little bit more class. This one, yeah. Of course, this one's 250 and this one's 150. So, okay, there you go. I guess you got your 150 pocket clip. You can get up on this, though. You can get up on this and go forward on it. You can get some control. You can get up on this knife and work your way around it, and the ergos are great. So, not bad there. And what does it weigh? I'm going to say 5.5. Almost 140 grams, 138 grams. Let's see, 5.5. No, 4.8. So not even quite 5. I was a bit off on that. So no, that's reasonable for the size of the knife. That's reasonable. And reverse grip is comfortable. Balance point's easy to find. You got at least a little bit of a backspacer here. I don't see a place for a lanyard. Then again, I'm not a big lanyard guy. There's no left-hand carry. It's tip-up only. Got jimping on top of the blade. Not bad, though. Not bad. I just like this blade shape, don't you? I like that, how that radius goes up like that. That's nice. It's a nice change up. Not many knives are like that. There's some, but that's overall, that design's nice. Check out the White Mountain or go to Miguron. I'll give you the links to both, but look at their knives. They got some really interesting knives, and they are really a very competitive price, probably because they're more unknown. But they're good, solid built knives, and they're pretty smooth. It's a nice little drop on it, you know. No blade play, lock rock, no problem there. It's centered. So there's nothing wrong with that. And what do we got? I wonder if we got number, nah, we got number 6 on that. Okay, get your ass over here. Number 6, okay, number 6 driver over there. Number 8 here. I don't know. I think Sam needs to think about, he needs to think about going number, it started to move. Wow, mama. It's like Muhammad or the mountain, which one's going to break first? Sam, you need to think about not putting that much thread locker on your knives to begin with. And number 2, I mean, I'm not going to bitch about the price, but put some number 8s on the body, especially if you're going to do that with them. Wow. Wowzer. That's a lot. We're going to check that out. That don't look good. Okay. Let's see, where are we on that? Okay, that's spun off. That's good. Come on. Spin this off, and we're good there. Okay, let's get this off. Okay, what do we got? Okay, it's looped up in here. What's this all about? Let me kick this. Okay, I was thinking there was corrosion and stuff, but that's not really corrosion. That's just dirt or something in there. But I was thinking, what the hell? But no, it's not. Yeah, that's magnetic, so it's steel. Ah, pull it up just like that with your magnet. Okay. Nah, that's not corrosion. It's just gunk. Okay. I was wondering. Nah, they just put too much shit on there. Wow. Ouch. Okay, come here. Let me ream this out a little bit. Knocked whatever the little chunk of that was off. That's just some synthetic garbage or something. Okay. We're good. Yeah, they got it lubed up enough. We're not going to get any corrosion or anything. Not on titanium anyhow. And it's weight relieved, so I guess I'm throwing a bigger fit than I need to. We will hose that out with a little solvent. let's take a look. Okay, so now we got the washer, which is stacked on top of the ceramic bearings, which is on top of the, okay, what do we got? Oh, we just the anode didn't hold as far as the coloration underneath. There's some more ceramic bearings. Let me look at this. Okay, so flat. Oh, look at this. So we got a little shelf built in here, which probably slaps down on right there. Yeah, okay. So that keeps that from turning, so it's captured in that regard. And this is fine here. It's definitely juiced up. So we good there. Righty. The Glear, not Fleer. Now, the next model will be the Fleer. I'm kidding. But this one's the Glear. And then the Fleer, and the Lear. So, man, I wish I could name them that easy. What do you think? It's full size, and now she drops a lot better than it was at first. Just kind of took some tension off of that pivot. Holy crap, he had some freaking dope in there, didn't he? Woo, he had some pipe dope in there. Dang. But now, whoever gets this knife after me, if they do, you know what? They'll be able to unscrew these screws. I about lost half a kidney just putting some torque on that dog. Woo! And it's good now, though. And I love the design. The price is great. The materials look first class, and we gonna test. Join my Patreon group, and maybe we'll have enough money to pay for testing. By the way, please sub to my channel because we love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.